best love.
Firm love.
Good love.
Great love.
Sole possessor of my love.
First best love.
Innocent love. Faithful love.
Sweetheart.
Dearest Chuck.
Everlasting love.
Kind love.
First best love.
Perfect love.
Lovesick love.
Most best, most dearest.
First best love.
O poor muse of fire, that would ascend the brightest heaven of invention, a kingdom for a stage, princes to act, and monarchs to behold the swelling scene.
Firm love.
Equal love. Sweet Chuck.
Ever preserved love.
Great love.
First best love.
I am a magician. My way is to conjure you, and I begin with the women. I charge you, O women, for the love you bear to men, to like as much of the play as may please you. And I charge you, O men, for the love you bear to women, and I assume by your simpering none of you hates them, that between you and the women, the play may please.
Pure love.
Innocent love. First best love. Oh, she doth teach the torches to burn bright.
It seems she hangs upon the cheek of night.
Jewel, neat the ear.
Beauty too rich for use, bird too dear.
The measure done, I watch your place to stand. Touching hers may bless my rude hand. If I profane in my word this hand, holy shrine of gentle sin is this. My lips, two blushing pilgrims, ready stand to smooth that rough touch, tender kiss.
Good pilgrim, you do wrong your hand too much, which manly devotion shows in this. For saints have hands, the pilgrim's hands to touch, and palm to palm, holy palm's kiss.
But have not saints' lips, and holy palms too.
I pilgrim, lips and lips reason prayer.
Well then, let lips do what hands do. They pray, that thou was faithful to despair.
Saints do not live the rest so soon.
Then you would not long my present effect I take. Which from my lips but thine.
Have my lips to sin that they are took.
Sin from my lips, touch thy sweet ears, to my sweet hands.
Kissed by the book.
Hither forbear. You grow too forward, sir. Have you so soon forgot the entertainment of Sister Catherine welcomed you withal?
But Raymond, read it. This is the patroness of heavenly harmony. They give me leave to have prerogative, and in music you spend an hour. Your lecture shall have leisure for as much.
Foster's ass and never knew the cause our music was ordained. It's enough to refresh the mind of man after his studies or his usual pain. Then give me leave to read philosophy. And while I pause, serving your harmony.
So I will not bear these braves of thine.
My gentlemen, you do me no wrong to strive for what resteth in my choice. I am no breaching scholar in this school, and I will not be tied to hours from appointed times, but learn my lessons as I please myself. To cut off all strife? Here, sit we down. Take you your instruments, play you the while. The lecture will be done if you have two.
You leave this lecture when I am in tune?
That will be never. Tune your instrument.
When left you last.
There, madam. Hic ibat simois. Hicast sigea tellus. Hic staterat priamis. Regia celsa senis. Hic ibat, as I told you before. Simois, I am Lucentio. Hicast, son unto Vincentio of Pisa. Sigea tellus, and that Lucentio come to wooing. Priami is my man Juanio. Regia, bearing my port, Celsa senis, that we might beguile Jill Pantry.
Madam, my instruments in tune.
Let's hear. Oh, fie, the trumpet jars.
Spit the whole man into the again.
Now let me see if I can constitute. Hic ibat simois. I know you do not. Hic ibat sagia tellus. I trust you not. Hic staterat priami. Take heed he hear us not. Regia, presume not. Celsa senis. Spare not.
Madam, 'tis now in tune.
All but the face.
The bass is right as the bass knave the jars. How fiery and forward our pedant is. Now for the knave doth court my love. Pedestal, I'll watch you better yet.
In time I may believe, yet I mistrust.
Mistrust it not.
I must believe my master, else I promise you, I should be arguing a civil combat though. But let it rest. Now we deal to you. Good master, take it not unkindly. Pray that I have been thus pleasant to go.
You may go off and give me a leave a while. My lessons make no music in 3 parts. hearts.
It is so formal, sir. I must wait and watch withal. Can I be deceived? Our fine musician groweth amorous.
Madam, before you touch the instrument, to learn the order of my fingering, I must begin with rudiments of art to teach you gamut and graver sort, more pleasant, pithy, and effectual than has been taught by any in my trade. And here it is in writing, fairly drawn.
Here when I am, the ground ball chord. Ah, re, to plead Hortensio's passion. Me, Bianca taking for thy lord. See far with love's true affection. E so re, when cleft to notes by. E la me, should pity or I die.
Call you this, gamut? I like it not. Old fashions please me best.
I'm not so nice to change true rules for odd adventures.
Mistress, your father prays you leave your books and come help us up your sister's chamber.
Farewell, sweet masters both. I must be gone. He is far gone, and I too in my youth suffered much extremity for love. Very near this. Once more I'll mark how very love can win.
Come, what have you blushed? Shame's a babe. Swear the oaths now to her that you have sworn to me. Come in.
You have bereft me of all words, lady.
Words pay no debts. Give her deeds. Come in.
Will you walk in, my lord?
Oh, Crescent, how often have I wished me thus?
Wished. My lord, the gods, grant. Oh, my lord.
What should they grant? What pretty abruption, what curious drag spies my sweet lady in the fountain of our love?
More dregs than watereth my fears have eyes.
Oh, but let my lady apprehend no fear, for in all Cupid's pageant there is presented no answer.
Nor nothing monstrous neither. Boldness comes to me now and brings me heart. Prince Troilus, I have loved you night and day for many weary months.
Why was then my present so hard to win?
Hard to seem one, but I was one, my lord. With the first glance that ever, pardon me if I confess much, you play the tyrant. I love you now, but not till now, so much that I might master. In faith, I lie, my thoughts are like unbridled children, grown too headstrong for their mother. See we fools, why have I laughed? Who shall be true to us when we are so in secret to ourselves? But though I love you well, I wound you not. And yet, in faith, I wish myself a man. Without we women have men's privilege of speaking first. Sweet, bid me stop my mouth, for in this box I shall speak the thing I shall repent. See your silence, cunning and dumbness draws from my weakness, my very soul of counsel. Stop my mouth.
And shall, albeit sweet music, issues thence.
Pretty in faith.
My lord, I do beseech you. Pardon me. 'Twas not my purpose thus to beg a kiss. Oh heavens, what have I done? I am so ashamed.
Oh, Crescent, I am as true as simplicity, and simpler than the infancy of truth. Yet, when all comparisons of truth are counted, as truth's authentic author to be cited, as true as Troilus shall crown up the verse and sanctify the number.
Go to, a bargain made. Seal it. Seal it. I'll be the witness. Here I hold your hand. Here my cousins. If ever you prove false to one another, let all pitiful goers between be called to the world's end after my name. Call them all panders. Let all constant men be Troiluses, all false women Crescids, and all pitiful goers between panders. Say amen.
Amen.
Amen. Whereupon I will show you a chamber, whose bed, because it will not speak of your pretty encounters. Press it to death. Away!
Needs nothing but doves, and that breeds hot blood. And hot blood begets hot thoughts, and hot thoughts begot hot deeds, and hot deeds is love.
Is this a generation of love? Hot blood, hot thoughts, and hot deeds? Why, these are vipers. Is love a generation of vipers?
Stay, you that bear the corpse, and set it down.
And bonds thou dreadful minister of hell, that has the power of his mortal body, whose soul thou canst not have.
Sweet.
Therefore be gone.
Please stay, for charity, be not so curt. Vouchsafe,
Fine perfection of a woman, of these supposed crimes, to give me leave by circumstance, but to acquit myself.
Thou safe, diffused infection of a man, of these known evils, but to give me leave by circumstance, to curse thy cursed self.
Ere then tongue can name thee, let me have some patient leisure to excuse myself.
Thou than heart can think thee, thou canst make no excuse courage, but to hang thyself.
By such despair I should accuse myself.
And why despair shouldst thou stand excused for doing worthy vengeance on thyself, that didst unworthy slaughter upon others?
Say that I slew them not.
Then say they were not slain. Didst thou not kill this king?
I grant ye.
Oh, dost grant me a hedgehog? Then God grant thee too, thou mayest be damned for that wicked deed. Use gentle, mild, and virtuous.
The better for the King of heaven that hath him.
And thou unfit for any place but hell.
Oh, yes, one place else, if you will hear me name.
Some dungeon?
Your bedchamber.
Ill respite time in chamber where thou liest.
So will it, madam, until I lie with you.
Oh, I hope so.
I know so. But, gentle Lady Anne, leave this keen encounter of our wits and fall into something of a slower memory. Is not the cause of the timeless deaths of these Plantagenets, Henry and Edward, as blameful as the executioner?
Thou wast the cause of most accursed offense.
Thy beauty was the cause of that effect. Thy beauty which did haunt me in my sleep to undertake the death of all the world, so that I might spend 1 hour in your sweet bosom.
Oh, if I thought that, I tell thee, homicide, that these nails should rend that beauty from my cheeks.
These eyes could not endure that beauty's wrath. You should not blemish it if I stood by. As all the world is cheered by the sun, so I by that. It is my day, my life.
Black night o'ershade thy day, and death thy life.
Curse not thyself, fair creature. Thou art bold.
And would I were to be revenged on thee.
It is a quarrel most unnatural to be revenged on him that loveth
It
thee.
is a quarrel just and reasonable to be revenged on him that killed my husband.
He that bereft thee, lady, of thy husband, did it to help thee to a better husband.
His better doth not breathe upon the earth.
He lives that loves thee better than he could.
Where is he?
Here! Let us suspect thee.
But it's for mortal poison, but I say.
Never came poison from so sweet a place.
Never hung poison on a foul or toad. Out of my sight thou dost infect mine eyes.
Thine eyes, sweet lady, have infected mine. Those eyes of thine from mine have drawn salt tears. Teach not thy lips such scorn, for they were made for kissing, lady, not for such contempt. Thy revengeful heart cannot forgive. Lo, here I lend thee this sharp-pointed sword, which, if thou please to hide in this true breast and draw forth the soul that adoreth thee, I lay it naked to the deadly stroke, and humbly beg the death upon my knee. Nay, do not pause, for I did kill King Henry. But 'twas thy beauty that provoked me. Nay, now dispatch, 'twas I that stabbed young Edward, but 'twas thy beautiful face that set me off. Take up that sword again, and take up me.
Arise, dissembler. Though I wish thy death, I will not be thy executioner.
Let me kill myself, and I will do it.
I have already.
That was in thy rage. Say it again, and even with the word, this hand which for thy love did kill thy love, shall for thy love kill a far truer love. To both their deaths shalt thou be accessory.
Would I knew thy heart.
Disfigured in my tongue.
Fear me both are false.
The never man was true.
Well, put up your sword.
Say then, my peace is made.
That shalt thou know hereafter.
Shall I live in hope?
All men I hope live so.
Vouchsafe to wear this ring.
To take is not to give.
humor wooed? Was ever woman in this humor won? I'll have her, but I won't keep her long. What, I that killed her husband and his father to take her in her love's extremest case, with curses in her mouth, tears in her eyes, the bleeding witness of my hatred by having God, her conscience, and these bars against me, and I no friends to back my suit at all, but the plague devil and dissembling looks. And yet to win her, all the world to nothing. Ha!
She's not hating deadly. She was loved and dearly. Love is familiar. Love is a devil. There is no evil angel but love. Even in the spring of love, by love springs rot. Shall love in building grow so ruinous? Let the song be love, though this love will destroy us all.
Now my thoughts and wishes bend toward our fertile France.
Fairest Catherine, and most fair, will you vouchsafe to teach your soldier terms such as will enter the lady's ear and plead his love suit to her gentle heart?
Your Majesty shall not leave me. I cannot speak your language.
Kate, you would love me soundly with your French heart. I would be glad to hear you confess it brokenly with your English tongue. Do you like me, Kate?
Pardon me, I cannot tell what this is like to me.
An angel has liked you, Kate, and you are like an angel. I said so, Kate, and I must not blush to affirm it.
Oh mon Dieu, les hommes des hommes sont tellement compagnie.
What said she, my fair one, that tongues of men are full of deceits?
Oui, that the tongues of the must be full of disease. That's what she said.
Well, princess is the better Englishwoman, and faith, Kate, my wooing is fit for thy understanding. I am glad thou canst speak no better English, for if thou couldst, thou would think I had sold my farm to buy my crown. I know no ways to mince in love, but directly to say, I love you. And if you urge me any farther to say, do you in faith, why then I wear out my suit. How say you, lady, and so shake hands in a bargain? Mary, if you put me to verses or to dance for your sake, Kate, why one didn't, for one, I have neither words nor measure, for the other, I have no strength in measure, but I have some reasonable measure in strength. If I can win a lady and leapfrog her by vaulting into my saddle with my arm around my back, under the impression of bragging being spoken, I should quickly leap into a wife, but before God, Kate, I cannot look greenly or gasp out of eloquence, nor have no cunning in protestation, only downright oath, which I never used to urge, nor I never break for urging. If thou canst love a fellow of this temper, take me. And take me, take a soldier. Take a soldier, take a king. How sayest then, my fair, and fairly, my lady?
Is it possible that I should love the enemy of France?
No, Kate! It's not possible you should love the enemy of France, but in loving me, you should love the friend of France, for I love France so well, and I will not part with a village of it. I will have it all mine, and Kate, when France is mine, and I am yours, and yours is France, and you are mine. It shall please him, Kate. It shall please him. Upon that, I kiss your hand, I call you my...
Laissez, monseigneur, laissez. Ma foi, je ne comprends que vous êtes acquis à votre manière de notre Seigneur, il est serviteur. Excusez-moi, je vous supplie, mon très puissant Seigneur.
Then I'll kiss your lips, Kate.
Les femmes étaient vous offrent de fête devant mon homme. Ce n'est pas la coutume de France.
Madam, my interpreter, what said she?
That it is not the fashion for ladies in France. I can't tell it is to say in English.
To kiss?
Your Majesty is hungry better than moi.
It is not the fashion for the ladies in France to kiss before they are married, would you say?
Oui, vraiment.
Oh, Kate! Nice customs, follows us scrubs them out of all fine faults, as I will do yours for upholding the nice fashion of your country by denying me a kiss. Therefore, patiently and yieldingly. You have witchcraft in your lips, Kate. There is more eloquence than sugar touching them than all the tongues of French councils. Whew. They should sooner persuade Mary of England than a general petition of monarchs.
Beshrew that heart that makes my heart to groan, but a deep wound it gives my friend envy.
Is it her fault or mine?
I leave myself, my friends, and all for love.
All my powers for their bestowing lose.
My spirit grows heavy in love.
My love is a fever.
Love is like a child that longs for anything it can come by.
Course of true love never did run smooth, but he who thrives well takes counsel of their friends. It's not enough to torture me alone, but slave to slavery my sweet friend must be.
But take it settled, none but fear alone. Would a seldom counsel me to fall in love?
Aye, madam, so stumble not unheedfully.
What thinkest thou of gentle Proteus?
Many good I think him best.
Your reason?
I have no other but a woman's reason. I think him so, because I think him so.
And what is that? We cast my love on him?
I thought your love had passed away.
Why, he of all the rest hath never proved me.
Yet he of all the rest of the best loves ye.
His little speaking shows his love but small.
Fire that's close as kept burns most of all.
They do not love, they do not show their love.
Oh, they love least that let them know their love.
I would I knew his mind.
Who is this paper, madam?
To Julia. Say to whom?
That the contents will show.
Say, who gave it thee?
Sir Valentine's page, and sent, I think, from Proteus. Who would have given it to you, but I gave it away. Didn't your name receive it? Pardon the fault, I pray.
Now by my modesty, a goodly broker, dare you presume to harm or one who likes to whisper and conspire against my youth? There, take the paper back and see if you returned or else return no more to my sight.
Plea for love deserves more fee than hate.
Will you be gone?
But you may ruminate.
And yet, I would I had overlooked the letter. What holds that up?
What would your ladyship?
It's near dinner time?
I would it were that you might put your stomach on your meat and not upon your maid.
What is that you took up so gingerly?
Nothing.
Why did it sell soup then?
Take up a paper I let fall.
And is that paper nothing?
Nothing concerning me,
Then let it lie if you would concern.
Madam not lie where it concerns, unless I'm a false interpreter.
Some love of yours that break you in rhyme.
That I might sing, madam, to a tune. Give me a note, your ladyship can set.
Now by my modesty, as little by such toys as may be possible, there, get you gone, and let the papers lie. You'll be fingering them to anger me.
She makes it strange, but she'd be best pleased to be so angered by another letter.
Nay, would I be so angered with the same? Oh, hateful hands for tearing such loving words. Injurious wasps that feed upon such sweet honey kill the bees that yield it with your stings. I'll kiss each single paper for amends. Look, here is writ, kind Julia. Unkind Julia, as in thy revenge of thy ingratitude, I throw thy name against the bruising stones, trampling contemptuously on thy disdain. And here is writ, love wounded Proteus. For wounded name, my bosom as a bed shall lodge me till thy wound be thoroughly healed. And thus I search it with a sovereign kiss. But twice or thrice is Proteus written down. Become, good wind, blow not a word away till I found each letter in the letter, except mine own name, that some whirlwind bear gets from ragged, fearful, hanging rock, and throw it thence into the raging sea. Lo, here in one line is his name twice written. Poor forlorn Proteus, passionate Proteus, to the sweet Julia, that I'll tear away. And yet, I will not, since so prettily he couples the two complaining names. Thus, I will fold them
them one upon another. Now kiss, embrace, contend, do what you will. It is the prettiest villain.
Oh, never say that I was false at heart, though as to see my claims qualified.
You want advice? Benedict, didst thou know the daughter of Signor Leonardo?
I noted her not, but I looked on her.
Is she not a modest young lady?
Do you question me as an honest man should do for my simple true judgment, or do you have me speak after my custom of being the best tyrant to their sex?
No, I pray thee speak in sober judgment.
Why, in faith, I think she's too low for high praise, too brown for fair praise, and too little for great praise. All this combination I can afford her, but were she other than she is, she were handsome. If being no other but as she is, I do not like her.
Thou thinkest I am in sport. I pray thee tell me truly how thou likest her.
Would you buy her that you inquire after her?
Can the world buy such a jewel?
Yeah, the case to put it into.
In mine eyes, she is the sweetest lady that ever I looked on.
I see without spectacles, and I see no such matter. We hope you have no intention for your husband, have you?
I would scarce trust myself, though I had sworn the contrary. If Hero would be my wife.
If we come to this, in faith, will not the world one man who wears cap of suspicion? Shall I never see a bachelor of 80 again? Go to, in faith, thrust thy neck into a yoke, wear the credit and sigh away Sundays. Look, some pagers return to seek you.
What secret hath held you here that followed you not to Leonardo?
He's in love. And with who? Mark how short his answer is. With Hero, Leonardo's short daughter.
If my passion changed not shortly, God forbid it should be otherwise.
Amen, if you love the lady, because she is very well worthy.
You speak this to fetch me in, my lord.
By my troth, I speak my thought.
And in faith, my lord, I spoke mine.
And by my two faiths and troths, my lord, I spoke mine.
That I love her, I feel. That she is worthy, I know.
I don't feel how she should be loved, nor know how she should be worthy, is the opinion that fire cannot burn out of me. I will die in it at the stake.
Thou wast ever an obstinate heretic in the despite of beauty, and never could maintain his part but in the force of his will.
That a woman conceived me, I thank her. That she brought me up, I likewise give her most humble thanks, but that I will have erased a winded in my forehead, all women shall pardon me, because I will not do them the wrong to mistrust any, and I'll do myself the right to trust none. And fine is, for which I will go the finer, I will live a bachelor.
I shall see thee, ere I die, look pale with love.
With anger, with sickness, or with hunger, my lord, not with love.
Well, if ever thou dost fall from this faith, that will prove a notable argument. Poor worm, thou art infected. Never talk to me, I will weep. Do, I prithee, but yet have the grace to consider that tears do not become a man. Have I not cause to weep? As good cause as one would desire, therefore weep. Very hairs of dissembling color, something brown as a Judas's. Mary, his kisses are Judas's own children. In faith, his hair is a very good color, an excellent color. Your chestnut was ever the only color. And his kisses are full of sanctity, a touch of holy bread. He hath bought a pair of calf lips of Diana. A nun, of winter's sister, could kiss it not more religiously. The very ice of chastity is in them.
But why would he say he'd meet me this morning and comes not?
Nay, certainly there's no truth in him.
You think so?
Yes. I think he is not a pick-purse nor a horse stealer, but as for his verity in love, I think him as concave as a covered goblet, or a worm-eaten nut.
Not true in love?
Yes, when he's in, but I think he is not in.
You have heard him swear downright he was.
Was is not is. Well, that's a brave man. He writes brave verses, speaks brave words, swears brave oaths, and then breaks them bravely toward the heart of his lover. But all afraid of youth mouths and folly guys. Who comes here?
You are a counselor. You command these elements to silence and work peace in the present. Use your authority.
Good morrow, cousin.
Day so young,
But noon struck 9.
I me, sad hours so long.
What sadness on comparing of hours?
That which not having makes them short.
In love,
Out.
of love.
However favor, find in love.
Give me some counsel.
As thou art a gentleman of blood, advise me.
We will all subscribe to your advice.
When griping griefs the heart doth move, and double dumps the mind oppress, the music with their silver sound speedy help doth them redress.
Oh, cuz, pretty little cuz.
That thou didst know how many fathoms deep I am in love. But it cannot be sounded. My love has an unknown bottom, the Bay of Portugal.
Even such a passion doth embrace my bosom. My heart beats thicker with a feverish pulse, and all my powers do their bestowing lose.
He would embrace no counsel, take no warning.
The expedition of my violent love outrun the positive reason.
Not so hot.
Read no more of your advice.
Love and fortune be my gods, my guide.
Love and reason keep little counsel together nowadays.
I leave myself, my friends, and all for love.
I love paper.
5. No more of love.
To be continued.